Shy. I am going to be, for the first time in my life, going through Homestuck, which I'm a decade late to this party, I know. But I have a lot of friends who were into it in its height and are also a part of the roleplay community, and they write characters from it. So I have just been interested and kind of wanted to see what the hype was all about finally. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get this thing started, hopefully. I had a little difficulty fitting it to the screen, but hopefully it is able to be seen well enough. Uh, I'm going to be reading a lot of it, so be prepared for that too. I don't know if people have like established voices or whatever for certain characters, but I will probably figure it out as I go. So, starting from the very first page. A young man stands in his bedroom. It just so happens that today, 13th of April, 2009, is this young man's birthday. Though it was 13 years ago he was given life, it is only today that he will be given a name. That's concerning. Anyway. Alright. Zoo smell poop lord. Classic. Classic. Alright. We're gonna try again. John Egbert. Okay. John. So this is John. I've heard a lot about John. Not really sure what John's whole deal is, but I have heard of John. So, let's examine our room. Oh god, this is such a 2009 room. Your name is John. As was previously mentioned, it is your birthday. A number of cakes are scattered about your room. I like the random capitalization for emphasis. It's very cute. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for really terrible movies. You like to program computers, but you are not very good at it. You have a fondness for paranormal lore and are an aspiring amateur magician. You also like to play games sometimes. What will you do? Oh, okay. You can quickly retrieve arms from drawer. Oh yeah, he doesn't have any arms? Is that does that mean like arms as in weapons or arms as in like his actual physical arms? Um I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Your arms are in your magic chest, poop lord. Okay. Well, remove cake from magic chest. Out of sympathy for John's perceived lack of arms, you pick up the cake for him and put it on his bed. Alright. Okay. So I'm moving it over to his bed. I guess this was probably like the more interactive part when it was a thing, or is it just I don't know. I guess we'll see. Okay, John, quickly retrieve arms from magic chest. Oh, oh. You retrieve your fake arms from the chest. You use these for hilarious antics. You capture log them in your Sylladex. Those words mean nothing to me. What? What? Like I can gather from context, but what? What? Capture log them in your. Is that a verb? I don't. Okay. You have no idea what that actually means, though. Yeah, me neither, John. Me neither. There are other items in this chest. Okay. John examine the contents of the chest. In here, you keep an array of humorous and mystical artifacts, each one a devastating weapon in the hands of a skilled magician or cunning prankster. You are neither of these things. Damn, this game is already just dunking on John. Among the artifacts are 2 fake arms, currently captured in your Sylladex, 1 pair of trick handcuffs, 1 stunt sword, 1 magician's hat, 1 pair of beagle puss glasses, several smoke pellets, several blood capsules, and 1 copy of Colonel Sassacre's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery, and 1 copy of Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by Mike Cavini. Cavini? Some of this stuff may come in handy at some point. For now, you decide to just take the smoke pellets. I have questions though about some of this other stuff. I want to come back to the copy of Colonel Sassacre's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery. I hope we do. But yeah, I mean, otherwise it does seem kind of useless. Okay. You stow the smoke pellets in one of your capture log cards in your Siladex. You still aren't totally sure what that means, but you're starting to get the hang of the vernacular at least. You have 2 empty capture log cards remaining. Okay. Okay. I guess. Maybe. Possibly. I'm not sure. So, we'll see. We will see. Okay. I'm gonna quit my fake arms, I guess. That seems like a good idea. You aren't totally sure if equip is a verb copacetic with the abstract behavioral medium in which you dwell, but you give it a try anyway. Unfortunately, you cannot access the fake arms. Their card is underneath the one you just used to capture log the smoke pellets. You will have to use the pellets first in order to access the arms. But this is probably unadvisable since you just make your room lousy with smoke. Okay. Your Siladex fetch modus is currently dictated by the logic of stacked data structure. You were never all that great with data structures and you find the concept puzzling and mildly irritating. I feel like this was just written, like, purposefully to irritate the reader, too. I'm sure that was the point. I know it's like a meta-narrative, but God. But with any hope, perhaps you will advance new, more practical fetch modi for your Siladex with a little more experience. Alright. Telling me I gotta get further into things before I can do more things, I guess. Classic game structure. God. Alright, John, examine problem sleuth poster. Is it even possible to get any more hard-boiled than that? You really doubt it. This poster was one of your wisest purchases. Oh, does it actually link to a place where I can buy the poster? That's adorable. There's a nice spot on the wall next to it. You've been meaning to hang another poster there soon. Yeah, a little empty spot. Okay. Read the note. Read note on drawer. This note is rich with aromas of fatherly aftershaves and colognes. Besides the note is a rolled up poster. Happy birthday, son. I am so proud of you. Is his dad a robot? I mean, a lot of dads have the emotional capacity of robots, I guess. So, not entirely inaccurate. Alright. I'm gonna take the poster. Another birthday artifact! You wonder what is printed on the poster. You'll need some way to hang it on your wall. Okay. So I have a poster, I have smoke pellets, and my arms. I have a weird inventory, I guess. Okay. We're just rolling with this, huh? We sure are. Okay. Alright, acquire hammer and nails. They will come in handy. You first place the hammer into your Siladex, but now all your capture log cards are full. You wonder what will happen if you try to take the nails. You guess it doesn't hurt to try. That's right, John. It doesn't hurt to try. Figure it out. You capture log 4 nails into the top card and push all the artifacts down a card. The fake arms are pushed entirely out of the deck. Oh well, they're probably completely useless anyway. But you probably don't want to do that again unless you want to drop the smoke pellets and suffer the consequences. In any case, you now feel like you've gathered enough things to get down to business and do some really important stuff. The next thing you do will probably be exceptionally meaningful. Probably. Alright, I guess I'm gonna squawk like an imbecile and shit on my desk. Sure, why not? This is the dumbest idea you've had in weeks. Stupid. And yet the polished surface of your desk, it beckons. I mean, We all have the intrusive thought, I think, of shitting on our desks sometimes. Right? Just me? Okay. Well, me and John, we get it. We relate. Alright. Combine the nails and hammer, John. You merge the top two cards. The hammer and nails are now captcha-logged on the same card and can be used together. Okay. Use the hammers and nails on the poster. You use the hammer and nails card in conjunction with the card beneath it. Okay, so I click, and put them together. Nail poster to wall. Oop, 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 oop. Ta-da! You use the hammer, nails, and poster on the blank space on the wall. It's glorious. Exactly what you wanted. The old man really came through this time. Alright. Put the buddy back in the box. I said put the buddy back in the box. Why couldn't you put the buddy back in the box? Yep. Alright. Deep impact poster. Morgan Freeman's genteel, homespun mannerisms were perfect qualities for a president residing over crisis. Oceans rise, cities fall, hope survives. Wow. Films about impending apocalypse fascinate you. Plus, a black president? Now you've seen everything. Oh my god. I realized that this was... If it was 2009, then that was, yeah, when Obama was elected, so... Alright, cool. Nice social commentary, hussy. John, examine calendar. You've marked your birthday, the 13th of April. Another day you marked was supposed to be the arrival date for the highly touted Suburb Beta launch. It's been 3 days already. It's starting to become a sore subject with you. Oof. That sucks, John. I don't want to take this too seriously, but I'm also like, should I be taking notes? Should I remember this stuff? I feel like everything is going to come back eventually. I'm going to need to remember some of this stuff. But also I think I can like save game and like load game. So I don't know. Alright, I'll figure it out. Okay. John, eat the cake. Cake. You are sick to death of cake. You've been eating it all day, and you have no intention of clogging your Silodex with it either. The cake stays put for now. You hear a notice from your computer. Someone is messaging you. Oh, I have friends. Alright, even though I didn't have a name until now, I guess I have friends. Okay. Examine incoming message. Oh god. My desktop. System. Typeus. Pester chum. PFF dot. Cake. Fuck. Cake. Ow! Okay. Relatable, John. You pull up to your computer. This is where you spend most of your time. You decorated your desktop with some rather handsome wallpaper, which you made yourself. Of course you did, John. You are really proud of it. Your desktop is also littered with various programming project files. You are so bad at programming. Sometimes you wonder why you even bother with it. John, it's not a healthy attitude, man. If you like it, it doesn't matter if you're good at it. Your Pester Chum application is flashing. Someone is trying to get in touch with you. Oh god. What a nightmare. Only one of your chums is logged in. He has sent you a message. Let's see, what's this? So, ectobiologist is my handle. Turn Tech Godhead is the tentacle therapist. I know who that is. Alright, done. Open message. Began pestering ectobiologist. Hey, TJ. Oh, there's a pester log. Okay, cool. I guess. Oh my god, okay. I will have to start reading this. I don't know what voice to give him. I don't know who he is yet. TJ. Hey, so what sort of insane loot did you rake in today? I got a Little Monsters poster. It's so awesome. I'm going to watch it again today. The apple juice scene was so funny. Hell, that is such a coincidence. I just found an unopened container of apple juice in my closet. It is like fucking Christmas up in here. Okay, that's fine. But I just have one question, and then a word of caution. Have you ever seen a movie called Little Monsters starring Howie Mandel and Fred Savage? But the seal on the bottle isn't broken. Are you suggesting someone put piss in my apple juice at the factory? All I'm saying is don't you think Monster Howie Mandel has the power to do something as simple as reseal a bottle? Try using your brain, numbnuts. God, this is such teenage boy banter. Like, I love it. It's very true to teenage boys, but also, God, secondhand cringe. Why did the fat kid or whoever drank it know what piss tasted like? I mean, his reaction was nigh instantaneous. It was the 15th day in a row Howie Mandel peed in his juice. Okay, I can accept that. Monster B-list celebrity douchebags are cunning and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Savage has a really punchable face. But who cares about this? Let's stop talking about it. Did you get the beta yet? No. Did you? Man, I got 2 copies already, but I don't care. I'm not going to play it or anything. The game sounds boring. Did you see how it gets slammed in Game Bro? Game Bro is a joke and we both know it. Yeah. Why don't you go check your mail? Maybe it's there now. Alright. Bro, dude. I guess I'm gonna look out my window for video game. God, this is 2009. That's right. That's yeah. You would like look out your window instead of checking your notifications for delivery stuff. God. Okay. Okay. So I'm looking out the window, checking it out. Got a tire. You see the view of your yard from your window. Hanging from the tree is your tire swing. In a kid's yard, a tree without a tire swing is like a proper gentleman without a monocle. That's to say, he can hardly be considered a terribly proper gentleman at all. And there beside your driveway is the mailbox. Examine mailbox. The little red arm swingy dealy thing or whatever it's called is flipped up. It's a flag, hussy. It's called a mailbox. Jesus. I mean, I'm sure that this is from the perspective of John, but God. What the hell is that thing called anyway? You don't have time for these semantics. The red flippy lever thing means you have to mail. And that means the beta might be here. Let's check mailbox. Okay. You're about to hurry downstairs when you hear a car pull into the driveway. It looks like your dad has returned from the grocery store. Oh, great. He is beating you to the mail. Forget it. Check the mail later. Okay. If you go downstairs to get it, he will likely monopolize hours of your time. You decide to chill out up here for a while until the dust settles. Sometimes you feel like you are trapped in this room, stuck, if you will, in a sense which partially borders on the titular. Now your chum is pestering you again. The clockwork of friendship turns ceaselessly, operating the swing lever dealies of harassment into perpetuity. Perpetuity. Yes, okay. Whatever. The dude can just hold his damn horses. Yeah, you know what, man? I feel that. Like, friendship is just a never ending social cycle that can be exhausting sometimes, but. Eh. Oh, yeah, that's right. No Flash. Okay. Examine games on CD Rack. You've put countless man hours into this assortment of quality titles. Okay. Oh no, that's so sad. Alright. Read Colonel Sassacre's daunting text. Oh my god, I love the cover. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's show-stopping. It's amazing. It's everything I wanted. You decide to consult with the Colonel's bottomless wisdom. Good grief, this thing is huge. Could kill a cat if you dropped it. Please don't. But to really dig into this hefty book, you will have to capture log it. You're not sure you are ready to log jam your other artifacts beneath it just yet. Okay. Wait. Oh. Wait. Wait. My real arms are holding the book, but my fake arms are on the floor. What? What did you just say? You don't want to clog up your... Oh, Jesus. In a momentary lapse of concentration, you accidentally capture log the arms again. Set pester chum status to bully. I don't think the situation is quite dire enough to go all the way to rancorous, but you still feel the pester chum client should reflect your mood change in some way. Bully will have to do, you guess. This unsurprisingly does nothing whatsoever. Oh right, you forgot your chum is still pestering you. Answer chum. Is it there yet? Please say yes. Alright. Is it there yet? Please say yes. Maybe you can play with TT. She's been pestering me all day about it. She's macking on me so hard all the time. I start to feel embarrassed for her. I mean, not that I can blame her or anything. Doesn't macking on mean making out? Or was it a different context in this? Anyway. Yes, it is understandable because you are really attractive. I'm attracted to you. Thank you. JK, haha. No, I don't have it yet. My dad has the mail, and I guess I have to go get it from him and see if it's there. Been busy spending all afternoon shitting around with my stupid Silodex. It's so frustrating. What's your modus? What? How do you retrieve artifacts from it? Oh, like one at a time, I guess? And if I put too much in, something falls out. Stack? What is yours? Hash map. My bro taught me a few tricks. He basically knows everything and is awesome. What the hell is that? You should probably brush up on your data structures, I guess. Did you at least allocate your strafe specimens? No. It could free up a card for you. Plus let you attack stuff whenever things get too hot to handle, which is never. What have you got? Well, I've got a hammer, but it's trapped under some arms. Well, you really suck at this, don't you? Just get rid of the arms and then allocate the hammer to the specimens. How? I don't know, just use the arms on any old thing and see if it works. I genuinely don't understand. Like, I am as lost and confused as John, and I think that's the point. But dear God, this is a lot. A lot is happening. It's only been 20 minutes, and I am very confused. Okay. Combine my fake arms with cake. You stick the fake arms in the cake on your bed. This definitely makes the cake at least 300% more hilarious. You're sure Colonel Sassacre would know the precise index of elevated hilarity. Okay, allocate my hammer to strife specimens. What the fuck? Okay. To strife. Hatter kind. You check the back of your strife specus for the kind abstratus you have in mind for it. What? Select. Okay. Your strife specimens has been allocated with the hammer kind abstratus. The hammer has been moved from your capture log deck to your strife deck. What? What? What does that mean? What is happening? Report progress to TG. Okay, did it. Hammer kind? Yeah. Okay, that will be the permanent allocation for your specimens. I guess I should have mentioned that. Hope you like hammers, dude. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I can't imagine it's going to be all that relevant. What? Capsule Huck Colonel's Big Book. Okay. Now that you've got some space in your Silodex to work with, you figure you might as well start squandering it immediately. Isn't that how it goes? Ordinarily, this ridiculous book would be way too heavy to carry around in any practical way. You guess, maybe this is one respect in which the cards present some convenience. Okay, I'm gonna examine the Gambro magazine. Gambro, Suburb. Why the game of the year or whatever isn't as good as some other stuff I like that's better. Read the article. Gambro feature, Suburb. Okay. Suburb is this game that a lot of cats seem hella pumped of. And this beta is sitting on my desk for review, so I'm like, yeah man, I'll write something. But I don't know. I'm like, so this is about houses or some noise? That's fine, I'm sure. That's like fucking dynamite in a handbag for some brosifs. But all I'm saying is, when do you get to thrash anything? While you're playing house or some shit, are you ever in jeopardy of getting mud on your doll's dress or whatever from busting out, and I quote, the mad stunts all waked up ins? Know what I'm saying, bro yama? I didn't actually play this game, but I gave it 1.5 hats out of 5 hats to keep it real. At this point, I'd like to give a shout out to my boy Dennis, who was over the other day. We were going to chill in front of the Dark Knight, and he was so psyched of it, y'all. So this one time, he was leaning against the screen door, and the shit popped open, and the back deck was wet, and he slipped down the steps and broke his thumb on the lawn. It wasn't a long fall, but hey, I guess a thumb bone wasn't made for supporting the brunt of a huge tool against wet grass. We never did watch Dark Knight on account of Ron trucking his balling candy-ass girth to the hospital. But it's cool. I still got another watch in me, bro tell Wanda. Bro notes. Dennis was so wasted, haha. I mean, damn. That hurt me. Just so everybody is aware, that physically pained me. But we're just gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Okay, we're gonna capture log the game, bro. It might come in handy if you ever need something that burns easily. Yeah, John, that's about the only good thing that it's meant for. Okay. Expend your final card on the magician's hat. Get the funny glasses too. You don't have a free card in your Sylladex, however, you are able to merge the Beaglepuss with the magician's hat to create a clever disguise. I'm pretty sure that's not going to. Oh my god, okay. Wear disguise to fool Dad. John? Who is this John you speak of? You are quite certain there has never been, nor ever will be. Yeah, this is a really shitty disguise. While you are wearing the items, they remain on the card, but it is temporarily moved from the deck, thus freeing up the cards beneath it. Okay. Leave the room. You exit into the hallway. I like the clever disguise poster. On one wall hangs a picture of a fella who sure knows how to have a laugh, a man after your own heart. You always thought he looked a lot like Michael Cera, but your dad swears on the many hollowed tombs of Egypt that it is not. You're not sure about that, though. On the other wall is one of your dad's stupid clowns, or harlequins, as he is quick to correct anyone who would venture to such brazen assumption. Okay? Clowns. I knew clowns was a thing. You know? Clowns. Clowns are involved in some way in Homestuck, generally. Let's go downstairs. What is this MC Escher hellscape of a house? The accursed odor of fresh baking wafts into your newfound nostrils. Something is brewing in the kitchen. It must be the connivings of your arch nemesis, Betty Crocker. Oh, wow, that just goes to Wikipedia, okay. And the rich, buttery aroma of her plot stinks to high heaven. This mission is going to be more difficult than you imagine. Let's admire the harlequins. You check out the shelves of fanciful harlequins. Look at this fucking garbage. You hate this stuff. Funny is funny, but your dad sure can be a real cornball. Sometimes at night you pray for burglars. Kinda savage, John. Alright, let's examine the fireplace. Bright orange flame flickers in the fireplace. Doesn't matter that it's April and not terribly chilly outside. In a home, a fireplace needs a fire because that's what a fireplace is for. Fire belongs in a fireplace, damn it. Categorically, captchagorically. At all times, without exception, a domestic myth of unaccountable origin holds. A home borrows the spirit of the flame for as long as it makes a gust of it, much as the moon takes liberty with the sun's rays. The moon's an errant thief, and her pale fire she snatches from the sun. Mark Twain. You are almost certain Mark Twain said that. I don't want to correct you, John, but yeah, no. Okay, anyway. Let's toss the Game Bro into the fire. That sounds fun. Oh, yeah, just throwing it right in there. It doesn't burn as quickly as you hoped. Each Game Bro magazine is guaranteed to be printed on 40% recycled asbestos. For big ups to Mother Earth, yo. I can't. Okay. Fondly regard cremation. You examined the sacred urn containing your departed Nana's ashes. When your father gives her portrait a wistful glance now and then, you can tell it brings back painful memories. A tall bookshelf, a ladder, an unabridged Colonel Sassacres. He never wants to talk about it. Alright. What? John! You clumsily mishandled the sacred urn, ashes everywhere. In retrospect, upon mulling cinematic tropes regarding ash-filled urns, this outcome was a virtual certainty. Probably better clean it up before Dad finds it. Oh my god. Combine father's pipe with clever disguise. You think now would be a good time to beef up your clever disguise? John is so stupid and I love him. Okay. Examine the oversized gift. I was wondering about that. What? Oh god, that's horrifying. I don't. Clown. Why? Champ, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. I believe in you. Contemplating what could be inside this package is sort of exciting, but it makes you a little nervous at the same time. Alright, open large present. Oh, hell no. Yeah, we had the same reaction there, John. Oh, hell no. Oh, gross. Oh yeah, no, don't like any of that. First, you prop the Harlequin doll up on the couch, having it in the middle of the floor, sprawled out all akimbo like that struck you as unseemly. You capture like the ashes with your available card. Combine ashes with urn. You merge the sacred urn with the ashes. Most of the ashes back in the urn, but it's a total mess. Really, it probably would have been tidier if you just used a broom and dustpan. Yeah, but it's a capture log, man. I mean, got a magic capture log. Why wouldn't you use that? John, put urn back. No one will be the wiser, except maybe for people with eyes. Yeah, that's a hot mess, John. Let's go get our fake arms again. You just got another brilliant idea for something to do with those pointless arms. You pry them out of the cake and capture log them. Looks like Pester Chum is acting up again. Okay, I have cake covered fake arms. Third and fourth walls of the room. Okay. Oh god, you do have so many fucking weird posters. Check Pester Chum. Oh. Another one of your chums is messaging you. No. Check message. I understand you have recently come into possession of the beta release of the Game of the Year, as featured in respectable periodicals such as Game Bro magazine. That's an ugly rumor. Whoever told you that is a filthy liar, and you should probably stop hitting on him all the time or whatever. I can't control myself. I must have a weakness for insufferable pricks. Anyway, I still haven't checked the mail. My dad has it. I'm trying to go get it from him, so BRB. John. What? You're wearing one of your disguises now, aren't you? You are typing to me right now while wearing something ridiculous. No? Why would you even think that? That's so stupid. Okay. Why don't you go get the game from your father? Alright, wish me luck. Oh, bye, Toy. JK, I was wearing a funny disguise this whole time. Gotcha. Hee. I know, John. Oh, John. Alright, back downstairs. You can now execute that brilliant idea you had. Just enough frosting on the fake arms to serve as an adequate adhesive. Oh no. Oh, John. Please no. Sir. You don't care what Colonel Sassacre says. That makes it at least 1,000,000% funnier. Okay, that is pretty funny. Inspect the burnt paper on the floor. Broblerone! Oh my god. You put this back in the fire where it belongs. Okay. As long as you're cleaning up. You can carry hefty items. That thing is just way too big. Get real. Besides, you don't even want it. Okay, I'm gonna read. Oh my god. Okay. This is a little small, so I apologize if you can't read it, but I'm gonna... The creepy crawlies. Hell's bells, we are having a mighty sporting time of it. Hold fast, my intrepid fellow prakesmiths. We've merely nicked the mahogany of our japing chests. If I may direct the incisive ogle of your beagle puss to the wriggling regency of rubber bugs, plastic parasites, squirming serpents, pliable pests, and ever such order and filla of creepy crawlies. Land's sakes alive, we are cooking with petrol now. In further exhibits, we shall dwell on artifice useful to your exploits. Is your pappy's rod and reel handy? What about a bit of iron cord? It shouldn't prove elusive. Bring those writhing rascals to life and set the nerves of some old maid to the wreck of Hesperus. Okay. Do you have a bothersome aunt who never seems troubled to find ways with your sunny afternoons? A broad splintery fence? A bucket of whitewash, perhaps? By gum, you'll fix her wagon. And what of that tawny gent who puts his lackadaisical lean near the sarsaparilla font? He'll have that listless octoroon find the spring in his step just yet. You thought about consulting the text to determine exactly how hilarious it all is now. But this text is way too big to navigate in a timely fashion. You decide to forget it. Okay. Find Dad and retrieve mail. The door on the left leads to the kitchen, from which the smell of baking wafts a powerful aroma which could lift an especially portly hobo off his feet. The door on the right leads to the study, where your dad spends a lot of time. He could be in either room, wherever you go. I guess, yeah, because it's cataloged or it's archived, like it picks for you. But imagine, like, when Flash was active and stuff, you could have just picked one or the other. Go into the study. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is... Okay, Dad. I like your top hats. Doesn't look like he's in here right now. Examine father's desk. We got a piano. We got some harlequins. We got a top hat, an umbrella. Okay. On the desk is a deck of playing cards, one of your dad's pipes, the April issue of the Serious Jester magazine, and a stray capsula card. There's also a can of peanuts on the desk. Oh, Dad, you won't be falling for that one again anytime soon. Severe peanut allergy is a terrible affliction to cope with. Dear God. Hey. Oh my God, you swapped the magician's hat with the bowler hat. The disguise is somewhat less funny, but a lot more distinguished looking. Okay. Combine second pipe with clever disguise. Your dad maintains numerous pipes around the household. A father without a pipe is like a strapping roughneck without a toothpick. That is to say, he is a rather piss-poor excuse for a roughneck, if you ask me. You'd rather not take the pipe, though. The first one tastes bad enough as it is. How you suffer for your comedy. Truly suffering. Alright, I'm going to examine the capsule card. Yes, this will be perfect for expanding the space near Scylla. Oh. Capsula card. Ah! John! Oh, okay. I can't, unfortunately, play Haunting Piano Refrain because there's no Adobe Flash Player. That's fine. I tried to pick up some cards too, I guess. You play the Plankster's favorite card game even though you're alone in the room. They're rendering an especially foolish version of Solitaire. So stupid, look at this mess. The peanut gallery over there sure is gonna get a kick out of it. You are allergic to their scorn. Yeah. I mean, you kind of brought it on yourself, John. Attempt to leave the house. Attempt to leave the house, I don't. You go back into the living room and contemplate checking the mailbox outside. You think perhaps you should exhaust all possibilities before plunging headlong into a dad encounter. Your television is currently airing a commercial. Ecto Cooler. High C. Oh my God. I remember High C. You exit the house. Predictably, the mailbox is empty. You've already been scooped by your father. The streets are empty. Wind skims the voids, keeping neighbors apart, as if grazing the hollow of a cut reed or, say, a plundered mailbox. A familiar note is produced. It's the one desolation place to keep its instruments in tune. It is your 13th birthday, and with all 12 preceding it, something feels missing from your life. The game presently eluding you is only the latest sleight of hand in the repertoire of unseen ruler, one to engender a sense not of mirth but of lack. His coarse schemes are those less of a prankster than a common pickpocket. His riddle is absence itself. It is a mystery dispersing altogether, like the moon's faint reflection, with even one pebble of inquiry dropped in its black well. It is the most diabolical riddle of all. Absence diminishes little passions and increases great ones, as wind extinguishes candles and fans a fire. Walt Whitman. Yes, you were certain Walt Whitman said that. 100% positive. You have a feeling it's going to be a long day. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a great birthday, John. Leave a surprise for the mailman. No! But see if your father left the mail in the car. Yes. Door is locked and your dad has the car key as you peer in through the driver's side window. You do not see any mail, but you see a green package. There's also something underneath it that looks like a slip of paper. Could these items have come in the mail? You don't see anything else that's usually in the mail, like bills and coupons. Maybe your dad forgot to take this stuff inside. Spy in the kitchen. You try to get a gander through the kitchen window, but you can't see a whole lot. It seems your dad has been doing so much baking the glass is steamed up. God, he is so weird. But you can see what's on the table just beside the window. It looks like the mail is there. Included among it is a red package, some bills, your dad's PDA, and an envelope that appears to be suspiciously labeled with the Suburb logo. Could it be? Unfortunately, the window is locked. You have no other choice. You are going in. Clever disguise, it's time to work your magic. Okay, again. A little unfortunate that I can't see these scenes, but, you know, I will look them up later and we'll see. Oh my god. Hello, Dad. Your dad sees right through the costume. You don't know what you were even thinking with this foolish ruse. You unequip the clever disguise. Your dad wields a dreaded artifact of confection. He stands between you and the mail. There's only one way to settle this. Strife! Oh, is this where the hammer came in handy? Okay. Retrieve the package and flee to your room. You cannot abscond. This pesky guardian is blocking your path. You will need to engineer some sort of distraction. And now he brandishes yet another artifact of confection. The man is ruthless. You'd better brace for impact in the most comedically striking fashion possible. He just explores the front of the treat. Looks like Dad will enjoy the prankster's gambit on that exchange, as is usually the case. Capture like pie tin. You take pie tin and unequip the beagle puss. Everything in your cylinder is pushed back. The smoke pellets are ejected from the deck. Yes! This could be just a distraction. You were. Nothing happens. What a huge letdown! When two great forces oppose each other, the victory will go to the one that knows how to yield. Oscar Wilde. Wise words by a man who likely could resist everything but temptation. The cake forces Colonel Sassacre's text out of your Silodex. Okay. Sassacre, you beautiful bastard. Now's your chance. What a series of events this is. Abscond! Now that Dad is busy placating the smoke detector, you can safely sneak away. That is also what I do when my smoke detector goes off. You snag your dad's PDA. Maybe later you'll switch the background image to something hilarious as a prank. Besides, it may come in handy later. Your spare capsule card is forced out of the Silodex and consequently integrated with the deck. You now have 5 cards to work with. Woohoo! Take package. The red package is addressed to you. Take envelope. You got the Suburbeta! And your disguise just got kind of yeeted out into the void. Alright, exit the kitchen. Get cake on the couch. You capture log the cake on the couch, expelling the pie tin from the bottom card. Combine the cakes to make a double-decker cake. You merge the 2 cakes across all 5 cards. Everything in your Silodex is smushed between the cakes. Why don't you think these things through first? Retreat upstairs. You pause at the juncture and head down the hall. You are going to need something to clean up the mess you are about to make by dissecting this cake. To the left is the bathroom. To the right is your dad's room. It is locked and you are forbidden from ever entering. He has secrets. Okay, Dad. Whatever you say. Go to the bathroom and grab our towel. You enter the bathroom. You can see your backyard from the window. The jewel in its crown is the swing set, which has provided you with years of joy. There's also a spring-mounted pogo ride, which has been responsible for more than one painful injury and has provided you with years of lament. On the sink is your dad's razor. On the rack to the side is a fresh towel. Okay. Gonna go ahead and remove all these things. Take the razor and use it to perform surgery on the cake. You take the towel and clean off the extracted goods. Retrieve your items. The items force the manhandled cake into the toilet, and just like that, your Silodex is full again. God, this thing is annoying. I mean, toilet cake, I guess. Go to bedroom. Admire failure to launch poster. You're not usually into chick flicks. Matthew McConaughey's cool charisma could salvage any heap of smoldering wreckage. This is your McConaughey wall. Casual shrine to an amazing actor. The film above that is a lot better, you think. Can you see her? I want you to picture that little girl. Now imagine she's white. You got us, Matthew. Your smooth talking exposed our latent racism. Damn, you are good. Okay. Garden Gnostic Beyond. Hi, happy birthday, John. Hello. Okay, I will talk to you later. Hey, Gigi is looking for you. Why are you even so popular all of a sudden? Is today some sort of special occasion or something? Did you do something to curry favor with the ladies? Did you break your leg on a puppy or some shit? Dude, what are you doing? I discovered a comet that is going to destroy the Earth, and it was named after me. And now I am famous, and everyone wants to talk to me a lot. No, stop. Just no. Don't talk about your awful, stupid movies or make references to them. Gross man bro crush on Matt McConaughey. It's spelled horribly wrong. It's an unsavory thing to behold. McConaughey. Sounds like a nice, nice horse fake, i.e. dumb. Equally dumb are all those pictures of that clown you've got hanging up. Those are my dad's. I was talking about Nick Cage. Oh, what? No, man. Cage is sweet. So sweet. That's so lame. You don't even like him ironically or anything. This is like for real, isn't it? I do things ironically sometimes. What about what I sent you for your birthday? No, those are awesome. What? No, they're stupid. That was the joke. The ironic joke. Get it? Wait. You're actually wearing them, aren't you? I'm wearing them ironically because they're awesome. The fact that they're ironic makes them awesome, and vice versa. Are you taking notes on how to be cool? Jesus, get a fucking pen. You do realize they touched Stiller's weird sort of gaunt face at some point. Ew, yeah. Oh well. Anyway, speaking of which, did you get the mail? Yeah. There happened to be a package there? Yeah, there's a big red one. You should probably open it. I would, but it's trapped under the spur beta, so I'll probably open it after I install the beta. Oh man, the beta came. Yeah. Wanna play it? Ha, no way. Why not? Sounds so hell's boring. Just get TT to play it. She's all about that. Where'd she go? Her internet is blinking in and out, I guess. Probably be back online soon. Oh, Christ in a sidecar. Are you still using the stack modus? Seriously, dude? You need to bone up your data structures. That shit is just ridiculous. Okay, I will. Open browser and go to mspaintofinterest.com. That's some meta for us. You decide to space out on the computer for a while before doing anything important. You open the Typheus web browser and direct it to what is indisputably the most amazing website ever created. Nice self pat on the back there, hussy. Miss Paint Adventures. The new adventure is okay, but you're not sure if you like it as much as the last one. Sinister Gang called Midnight Courier. Nefarious plots are no, yeah. Install the summer beta. You decide it's time for less meta and more beta. So you insert the CD and install the suburb beta. What the fuck is this? Okay. Bone up on data structures, I guess. You go to your closet where you keep a lot of clothes and a ramp handy computer programming guides. Read data structures book. Data structure for assholes. Your ignorance just made me throw up a little. Get a clue, you computer illiterate piece of shit. Free fetch modus in back. You're not sure you really want to dig into this huge tome? It looks really boring and kind of ornery. Maybe you'll just check out that free modus instead. Okay. You turn to the back inside cover where a free fetch modus is included in the plastic sleeve. This one is dictated by the logic of a queue data structure operating on a first in, first out method, rather than a first in, last out method of a stack. Okay. Okay. Items in your capture locked in your Silodex are no longer immediately accessible. You can only use the item on the bottom card and must wait for items on upper cards to be pushed back to it. For instance, the red package is now inaccessible. You can only use the razor at the moment. This modus doesn't strike you as a significant upgrade to your previous one. In fact, it almost seems more inconvenient. You figure you might as well give it a chance, though. You suddenly wonder if this is even possible. You don't even remember if you ever had a physical card for the stack modus. You find this all a little abstract and prefer not to think about it too much. Yeah, we just kind of started with the stack modus. Like, it wasn't a, It wasn't... Yeah, I think it was like default setting. Okay. Put it down? You're not quite sure you understand. You capture log one of the cakes. You finally found a use for all these loitering pastries. Dead weight. Get other cake. The second cake causes the razor to launch out of the front of your Silodex. Oh, good lord. That beautiful face. You wish the razor would have failed to launch. God, this is so dumb. His poor hair, though. Get more stuff. You open your magic chest and capture log one of your favorite books of all time, Wise Guy by Mike Kameni. There goes the fresh towel. Might as well grab those cuffs. Okay, you take the Trican cuffs, expelling the PDA like a bullet. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Open up that package. To EB from TG. You examine the package. It is from one of your internet chums. It's bound in packing tape, though. You'll need something sharp to open. Ah, of course, the razor. It's all so simple. You wonder why you didn't get razor. Bonk. Pick up package again. Let's take this from the top. Capture log the glass shards. Oh my god. Dear lord. You take 3 glass shards in quick succession and duck for cover. Your Sildex rains devastation on your room from above. And now that your cards are packed with glass, you probably don't want to do that again anytime soon. You should probably go get that stuff before you forget. Just fucking launched it out a window. Okay. Use the razor on the red package. You open the package. There's something suspicious inside. Something suspiciously dirty and smelly. It is a stuffed bunny, much like the one held hostage briefly by Malkovas Cirrus the Virus while taunting hard-luck protagonist Cameron Poe. It's strikingly similar to the one scooped up from the suit of burning Vegas stripped by Cage's Poe and offered to his daughter, a gesture symbolic of tattered exterior surrounding a heart of gold. Poe wasn't much to look at, but he was a good man. But no, it is not merely like that bunny. According to this note of authenticity, it is the very same bunny. This is so awesome. Check the status of Suburb Beta. Looks like your computer is trying to get your attention. The Suburb host user is attempting to connect with you. Check the message window. It looks like you managed to retrieve the beta. Excellent. I'm going to try to connect. Well, okay, but I just got the most awesome present. The rabbit? So sweet! I've heard tales of this wretched creature often. Its Homeric legend is practically ensconced in the fold of my personal mythology by now. What? Why don't we focus on the matter at hand? Oh, the game, okay. I don't really know how this works. What am I even looking at here? You're running the client application. I am running the server, so I'm the host user. I've established a connection with you. This is sufficient for us to play the game. Oh, okay then. Why don't we get started? Okay. Oh. Neat. Well. Okay. Unfortunately, I cannot see what was going on, but that's okay. DVD zoom out. DVD drop chest. Whoa, what are you doing? Sorry, I'm just getting a feel for the controls. Is my magic chest on the roof now? Yes. We'll try to be more careful next time. Sound phase. Okay. Oh. You find your missing stack fetch modus and quickly reapply it to your Celodex. You can now opt for the stack key modus at any time. Toggle between your fetch modi with gleeful abandon. Cute. Huh. Looks like your dad is leaving again for more baking supplies. You're relieved to have the house to yourself again, if only for a few minutes. You just hope he doesn't notice the magic chest on the roof. Or all the shit you threw out the window, for that matter. Oh, so now you can just, like, select the stuff. Okay. This must have been really fun when it was interactive. Hey, do you think you could do me a favor? Can you grab all that stuff outside my broken window and bring it in for me? I'll give it a shot. Thanks. No luck. It appears to be out of range. I guess it's too far away from you, the player. Sad face. You cannot select a player. John abjures the meddlesome cursor. No, don't touch. Select bunny. Oh. Put the bunny back in the box. Cute. Revise room. Oh my god. Just made your room bigger. Open Fernalia registry? What is happening? Oh, the alchmeter. I know what that is. Kind of. Display totem lathe. Huh. Okay. Don't know what the heck this thing does, but it looks neat. It seems expanding the dimensions of your room cost us some build grist, but deploying the lathe did not appear to incur any expense. It looks like certain objects are freebies, probably to help you set up the game. Wow, okay, what do they do? I think it's up to you to find out. All I can do is drop stuff in your house and move it around, apparently. How do I move stuff around? It sounds fun. I don't think you can as the client. You will need to install the server application. You should have received both in separate envelopes. I am running both on my computer right now. What? Did you get another envelope in the mail? No. Once you install the server and establish a connection, I'm sure you'll be able to manipulate my environment in the same manner. Are you sure you didn't get it? Oh man, I think I might know where it is. Aha, yes. Now that your room is bigger, why don't you move to the far corner? I'll extend the range of the cursor and I can reach the items, which you threw out of the window for some reason? Good idea. What have you been doing here all afternoon anyway? I was fussing with my retarded Silodex, but I think I have it under control now. What modus do you use? I like to use trees. Oh no, that sounds so awkward. It's not exceptionally practical, but I think they're elegant. Okay. Alright, that's kind of cute. Stand in a corner. Deploy Cruxtruder. Oh, cool. So she got that stuff. Okay. Pre-punched card. I like how she's just setting this shit in your house. Like, okay. Deploy Alchemitor. Oh. Why is the floor shaking? Are you dropping more stuff in my house? Yes. 2 more large gizmos. Sweet! What is it with all these big contraptions? If I had to guess, they appear to facilitate a sort of system involving punch card-based alchemy. Huh. To what end? I mean, what are we supposed to be doing in this game? That remains to be seen. Maybe you should go investigate. Get PDA. Serious business! The following matters have been submitted in a frank and forthright manner for Pipe Fan 413's judicious appraisal. Decide it's your turn for a fresh tie. Soiled tie will be laundered immediately. Power chart. Use ballpoint pen to roll up the tip of cloth. Extract pen. Press rolled cloth against surrounding surface, e.g. restroom sink. In future, consider repositioning hat and or coffee pot. Hat hook or coffee. Photographic documentation of incident. Was posturing unevenly to reach for hat on wall hook. Tie. Tip of tie slipped in open mouth of pot. Duration of dunk approximately 3 seconds. Please lab on incident. Need counsel on removing coffee from next tie. Incident occurred 45 seconds ago. Beverage essence is rapidly setting. Grab the PDA, switching back to stack modus so it is readily accessible. The interface is oddly sterile. No hilarious clown wallpapers or anything like that. Oops, you mean Harlequin wallpapers. The serious business application is open. It seems your dad uses it to keep tabs on various acquaintances. His fellow street performers, maybe? You guess the performing arts must be pretty serious business after all. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I guess it is pretty serious business. Okay, install Pestertum. This should be useful. Now you can keep tabs on your chums while you wander around the house. I like that you just took your dad's PDA and then started like just adding shit to it. Like, okay. Go out to balcony. Hey, I'm out on the balcony now. I am messaging from my dad's PDA. The one you threw into the yard? No, I am telling you. It jumped out of my Silodex like a frightened weasel. What were you doing with it in the first place? I am not sensing a lot of regard for the personal property of others. Is this how your pent-up frustration with your father manifests itself? What? No. Those were all accidents. Please take your psychobabblery elsewhere, miss. Your bathroom is a mess. Did you do that too? Oh man, see, this isn't cool. All this snooping nonsense. There's a cake in the toilet. Yes, there is. I'm tempted to clean it up for you. Okay, if that will satisfy your weird OCD complex, then go ahead. My obsessive-compulsive disorder complex? Can a disorder also be a complex? In your case, probably. Sounds complicated. Anyway, I'm going to have a look at this enormous platformy thing you put on the balcony. You have no idea what to do with this thing. You can't find any controls for it. Having exhausted all other possibilities, you just decide to stand on it. This isn't very cautious of you, actually. Alright, look through my telescope. It is a clear, sunny day. Nothing out of the ordinary to report, at least not beyond the walls of your own home. Alright, that's a weird sun. Grab the soiled toilet. Whoops. Whoops, what? What was that noise? Is this something I should go investigate? No, I have it under control. You can keep playing with your telescope. Oh my god. Ah! I think I can patch it up. Just give me a little space. Why don't you have a look at the crook extruder? The what? The thing I put in your living room. Hop down the hole. You jump down to the utility room. Get sledgehammer and card. Okay. You take the sledgehammer and the capsula card, combine the two, and quickly apply it to your strife specimen. You think it's cool that things don't always have to be a federal fucking issue. Looks like another one of your chums is pestering you on your PDA. That was your dad's PDA. It's not yours. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. John, did you get my package? Oh, hey. No, not yet. Darn, are you sure? It was in a green box. Oh, yes, but it's in my dad's car and he's still out at the store. He should be back soon. Great, so what are you up to today? I am up to my neck in this suburb stuff. TT is making a royal mess of my house. LOL, what's suburb? Oh, it is this game. It's okay, I guess. I'm still figuring it out. Whoa, what was that? What was what? There was a loud noise outside of my house. It sounded like an explosion. Wow, really? We'll go outside and look. Oh man, alright. Be careful, okay? I will. I guess we'll check out the cookster. Oh, hell no. You put this thing in front of the door? There's a door there. Yeah. I didn't see it. I just thought it fit nicely into that groove. You mean you thought it was elegant? Okay, well, what do I do with this thing? Hello? What are you doing up there now? Oh, fuck. When you turn the wheel, something seems to be pushing up from underneath the lid, but you aren't strong enough to make the lid come off. On the tub's journey to the driveway, the connection is interrupted. You can see me, right? Tell me what is wrong with this picture. Sorry, I keep losing the wireless signal. Must be the weather. I would look for a stronger signal in another part of the house, but I'd rather not risk an encounter with my mother. I battled through a cloud of gin and derision once already this evening. Yeah, I can hear you. Or, yeah, I hear you. Yes, cake gestures, unfaltering love and support. Quite a road to hoe there. I suppose I'm complicit for not informing social services about your situation. I know! What about going outside? Maybe you could catch a neighbor's signal. That presents the same problem. Also, it's raining, remember? And dark? It's dark already? Yes, the sun has already had its way with us here on the East Coast. Its lurid glare has moved on to younger time zones. Okay. Alright, I guess I'm gonna hit this thing with a sledgehammer. Need some help? Oh, cute! Bonk! Oh, I can't see what's going on. What is this thing? What is this clock counting down to? I've been looking at the game FAQ walkthroughs to figure some of this stuff out. Hold while I read further. Okay. All these walkthroughs are extremely short. None progress much further than this point. Weird. Well, I mean, it is a new game. True. Now that the lid is off, you'll need to extrude some cruxite. You extrude one cruxite dowel. Get cruxite. I feel like we should be hurrying. That countdown is making me nervous. John? Oh, your PDA is trapped under the cruxite now, isn't it? Anyway, it looks like you're going to need this card too. Free punch card! Do. I don't know what that thing's doing, but do. Okay. A shard of glass is expelled from the desk and maims the Harlequin doll. Oh no! Buddy. Okay. You take 2 fancy Harlequins. The additional useless freight pushes your PDA to the last card. You then switch to the cube mode so you can access the PDA. More glass shrapnel flies from the deck. Oh. This thing keeps following me around. I think it's trying to talk to me or something. It is probably the kernel sprite. It apparently needs to be prototyped. Twice, actually. Whatever the hell that means. These walkthroughs are horrendously written. Okay. Well, you were the one with the cursor, so just do whatever you think is the right thing to do. Also, fix my bathroom. Punk. Oh, Jesus. Okay, what just happened? The kernel sprite has been prototyped with the Harlequin doll. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. No. I still can't understand this thing's gobbledygook. That was only tier 1 prototyping. There's still another tier to the prototyping process, which for all we know merely advances this entity through increasingly esoteric states of linguistics. The The clock is ticking. We don't have much time for this asinine tomfoolery. This unmitigated poppycock extravagant hogwash. Okay, stop. Stop typing whatever silly thing you're typing. I'm going upstairs to the big platformy thing. The alchemeter? Huh? Try to learn the lingo. There's no slot for a card anywhere to be found on the alchemeter. The Colonel Sprite followed you upstairs. I don't like the Colonel Sprite. I already do not like the Colonel Sprite. I'm just gonna put that out there. That thing freaks me out. Okay. Acquiring a Cruxite Dowel seems to have populated the Anthenium with one item. A perfectly generic object. Okay. Capture log my telescope. You snatch the telescope from its tripod. Who knows, it might be useful. But more importantly, it pushes the Cruxite to the last card, making it available for tinkering. The PDA is predictably jettisoned into the yard over the neighbor's fence. Okay. You place the Cruxite Dowel on the alchemeter's small pedestal. Something is happening. Oh. Hello. You set the alchemeter to cast 3 perfectly generic objects. For some reason. Expanding a total of 6 units of Buildgrist. These things look completely useless. What a waste. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice there's something in the sky. Switch back to stack modus to get a closer look with your telescope. Whatever it is, the Colonel Sprite seems particularly agitated about it. Okay. Huh. Yeah, that sure is a weird thing that's happening. Okay. Oh. That's what the countdown's for. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Oh no. You're no astronomer, but its trajectory looks suspiciously head-on with your current perspective. This is a troubling development. High five. Colonel Sprite. You figure you left him hanging long enough. Okay, attempt to ingest a unit of Buildgrist. It is tempting because they strongly resemble rocking blue raspberry gushers. However, units of Buildgrist are gaming abstraction and do not seem to exist on the physical plane. There's apparently no crisis so imminent that will deter you from contemplating idiotic and frivolous actions. You know what, that's fair, they do look like free gushers. Your dad is getting home. John, what did you do with your PDA this time? I'm working on the bathroom. We are running low on Buildgrist. Okay, bathroom is fixed. Dad can't get inside. There's a toilet full of cake in the yard. 2 chums have been trying to message you. Answer chums. I'm working on the bathroom, but we are running low on Buildgrist. Oh man, who cares about the bathroom? Now there's a meteor heading for my house. I see. Do you suppose it has anything to do with the game? I don't know, maybe. What do I do? I think it's very likely. The walkthrough vaguely suggests an impending threat before they end. The already poorly constructed sentences become even more curt and ambiguous, as is hastily written with a sense of alarm. Actually, their dedication to updating the walkthrough under such circumstances in a manner. Wow, fascinating. If the meteor is a game construct, I think the only thing to do is proceed and try to solve the dilemma on the game's terms. Try using the lathe. It says you can use the card on it, but it isn't more specific than that. Okay, I'll do that. Really, it is a labor to read this drivel. If I read any more, my brain will need to be spoon-fed from radar, while it blows spit bubbles in a high chair. I think I will write my own walkthrough. That is after we make sure you don't die. I heard you got the box. I hope you appreciate my heroic fatherly perseverance in getting it to you. In my rough and tumble, dirty wife beaterly sort of way. Also, I hope you appreciate how many no-talent douches had their mitts on that buddy before you. It's like a grubby baton in some kind of huge douchebag marathon. Hey, where are you? Oh man, the bunny was awesome. But I don't have time to talk. I'm playing Suburban. It's kind of a nightmare. TT is breaking my house. Is breaking everything in my house. Dude, I told you to just steer clear of that game. And for that matter, you should probably wash your hands of flighty broads and their snarky horseshit altogether. Flighty broads and snarky horseshit? What? Sir, are you from the 20s? Okay. And now there's a meteor coming, and I'm not even joking about that. It's like a big asteroid or comet or something in the sky, heading right for my house. Oh man, how big is it? I don't know. Big, I guess. I gotta go. We'll talk later if I'm still alive and the Earth isn't blown up. Like the size of Texas? Or just Rhode Island? They're always throwing around these geographical comparisons to give us a sense of scale, like it really means anything to us. But it's like it doesn't matter. It's always just like, wow, that's pretty big. Like, Mr. President, there's a meteor coming here. Oh yeah, how big is it? How big is it? It's the size of Texas, sir. Oh shit. Or, how big is it? It's the size of New York City, sir. Oh shit. Sir, I'm afraid the comet is the size of your mom's dick. Oh snap. Sir, are you familiar with Jupiter? You mean like the planet? Yeah. Well, it's that big, sir. Sounds pretty big. I have a question. Is it Jupiter? Yes, sir. Earth is literally under siege by planet fucking Jupiter. Oh shit! Anyway, later. Alright. You slip the pre-punch card into a slot on the totem lathe. Above the dual arm deploys a configuration of chisels. Now you just need something to lathe. Take Cruxite to totem lathe. Okay. Cursing your lack of foresight, you return to the balcony for the Cruxite dowel you left on the pedestal. You navigate the hallway, leery of your dad, who is presently puzzling over the new fixture in his hallway. Okay. Put the cake on the thing. Put the perfect crime. You've retrieved the Cruxite dowel. Dad just shrugs and heads back downstairs, presumably to do some more baking. If only he knew you were hard at work saving his ass. Okay. Oh, okay, so I put it in there. You clamp the Cruxite in the lathe. Activate lathe. The lathe car is one totem. You take the totem! Okay, so now I have a totem. Alright, I used the lathe to make this blue shapey thing. How, I guess, I take it back to the alchemizer again? Hello? Connection lost. Oh, hey, what's up, girl? Okay, and I am back. So let's get this party started again. A young lady stands in her bedroom. Due to a violent storm, her house has just lost power, along with her wireless internet connection. This has severed her link to a popular video game she was playing with a young man at a critical moment. That young man is relying on this young lady to reestablish connection somehow. This young lady named... It's on the tip of your tongue. What's the name of this young lady again? What's her name? Flighty Broad. No, that wasn't it. Oh, she looks so annoyed. One more time. Rose Lalonde. Yep. Your name is Rose. As was previously mentioned, you are without electricity, although your laptop computer still functions on battery power. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for rather obscure literature. You enjoy creative writing and are somewhat secretive about it. You have a fondness for the bestially strange, fictitious, and sometimes dabble in psychoanalysis. You also like to knit. Aww. And your room is a bit of a mess. And on occasion, if just the right one strikes your fancy, you like to play video games with your friends. What will you do? The purple package's contents are private. No one is allowed to look inside. No. Or I have like a flagellum and puke on your bed. Ugh, what a terrible idea. The thought alone makes you sick to your stomach. Stroke writing journal, mutter my precious. You'd only resort to such an embarrassing activity while no one was watching. These journals are for your eyes only. I like how she just keeps like nudging them. You capture like the violin, storing it the root card of your Solidex. You waste approximately 40 seconds playing the violin while your friend is in peril. Nice time management skills there, sweetheart. Since your good-for-nothing friend is obviously not going to bail you out in time, you issue words of parting fondness to dear sweet Liv. Oh, if only Affleck could have been the one to make the final sacrifice instead of her stubborn, blue-collar, salt of the earth father. Then she would fall into your arms for consolation, and you would be the one to make the deceased Bruce Willard proud. Alright, John. That's some interesting last-minute priorities. Alright. Rose capsule like knitting supply bag. You get the knitting bag. It occupies the left leaf card under the violin, per the tree modus's alphabetical sorting method. K is less than V. Rose, look out the window. Does that say Plethulu? I love that. That's great. Your panoramic windows offers a view of your yard below and the mausoleum housing your dead cat Jaspers, who died when you were young. Your mom had the structure erected with a spirit of scornful irony in response to your youthfully innocent request to hold a funeral for the animal. At least That is how you have come to interpret the gesture in retrospect. You can also make out a silhouette of the laboratory next door, a facility which likely broadcasts a strong wireless signal. You may be able to connect to a signal from a different part of the house, perhaps if you seek higher ground. Get laptop. You take your laptop and prepare to make the journey through the house. L is less than V, L is greater than K. This causes the tree to be unbalanced, so your Silodex auto-balances itself. Now the laptop occupies the root card, while the other two items comprise the leaves. Huh. Okay. Examine book on desk. Grimoire for summoning the zoologically dubious. This book is absolutely indispensable for enthusiasts of your ilk, of which there are very few. Yeah, that seems about right. You take the grimoire. Okay. Go explore the house. You leave your bedroom. Hanging next to your door in the hallway is a painting of an exquisite wizard. Your mother collects these awful things. Ironically, she must know how you detest them, and there is no doubt in your mind she stores these dreadful things in the house to bother you. Down the hall to the right is the way to the observatory. Perhaps you'll be able to connect from up there. Your mother's room is also in that direction. You will have to watch your step. Tiptoe to the observatory. You approach a juncture in the hallway. Beyond the juncture is the observatory. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Oh god, that's mildly horrifying. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, oh. This door leads up to the observatory. You haven't ventured up there in quite some time. The door opens to an exterior walkway leading to the observatory entrance. You've seen less inclement weather before. Oh, the things you'll do to help out a friend. Aww. Okay, the observatory. Try to connect. You first put your laptop down on the floor to get it situated, but removing it from the root card causes all the branches and leaves to be severed. Your items are dumped unceremoniously on the floor. Ah. See what you can observe. You're in a hurry, sure, but that doesn't mean you can't take moment to peek through the huge telescope. You find a gap in the clouds. It seems a flurry of smaller meteoroids is streaking steadily overhead. You're not sure what this means, but it is somewhat disconcerting. Okay. Stop blacktop. You'll need every advantage you can get. It's adorable. There are several signals being broadcasted from the laboratory, each of relatively decent strength. One of them is mysteriously and quite conveniently unsecured, requiring no password. You select the signal and reconnect to the game with John. Woohoo! I'm back. Hurry up and open my door! Not that it even matters, I think I'm probably dead no matter what. Patience, you still haven't used the new totem. I believe it will create the item on the punch card. So what is it, like an apple or something? What good will it even do? We'll see. I found no evidence that anyone has successfully created the item, and the content of the card appears to be variable from session to session. In one instance, it was described as an eggy-looking thing. Do we have enough of these building jewels to make it? According to the anthem, it is a free item. This speaks to its importance, in my view. Now, off you go. There goes the rest of your build grist. You probably should have just done this in the first place. Yeah. Got to get those stupid blocks out of the way first. The Colonel Sprite is getting awfully worked up about all of this. It sure is. Jesus Christ, look at that thing go. Okay, remove blocks. You store the perfectly generic objects in your Fernalia registry, potentially to be deployed at a later time. Sounds good. Oh! Okay. It grew a tree. Oh! Okay, I guess that was the end of Act 1. Okay, so I missed a little bit there, but end of Act 1. Years in the future, but not many. Wayward Vagabond records a stuttering step in the sun-bleached dust. Okay, well, I was probably going to do this in acts, so I will actually end this a little bit early. I was going to go until 10, but I don't want to start Act 2 just yet. So I'm going to save my game. And let me see if I can. Let's see, I'm going to save. Can I load the game from here? Okay. Okay. I'm just going to leave this open and hope that it'll be fine. I think I got this far last time. I got to Act 2, and that was where I stopped when I first played. But I still don't remember, like, a ton of stuff from the beginning, obviously. I like it. It's interesting, it's clever. I'm assuming the later acts will be a lot longer, and we will see where that goes. But for now, thank you for joining me. This will be like a Monday dealio, probably, or if I feel like doing it on the weekends a little bit too. We'll see, we'll see. But yeah, thanks for joining. It was fun, and I will see you guys next time.